right, we're live. Um, I know I wanted to do a review later and everything, but this is just too much of a. This is just, man, this is a dogfight. I mean, A's trying to stay alive. Astros are literally just, good lord. Coming into this inning, it was 4-2 A's. And, oh my gosh. One out, we get a walk, and I mean, Aledmus demolishes a home run, ties the game at 4 apiece. Then we start getting a bunch of hits. We got two guys on right now, two out. It's KT Kyle Tucker. Come on, Kyle. We need some insurance here. It's 6-4 Astros. We got to move on here. I want to win today. Diekman's on. That's the tough part. And we've already scored one off Diekman though. We need more insurance. The way our pitching's been going today, Urquidy had a bad game. I mean, Urquidy, I can understand like 2-3 home runs, 4 unacceptable. You can't be doing that today. It's pound town right now, bro, for both teams. And I don't even know what I'm saying right now, but this is too exciting to not be watching. All right, we got 1-1 to Tucker. Oh, come on, Tucker, you can't be swinging at that. That was so outside. All right, 1-2. I said that the Astros needed a quality start from Jose or Urquidy, and he just didn't have it today. But no, Aledmus and then Bregman and Brantley, dude. Okay. Stay alive, just stay alive. Whatever he's pitching in the zone, whatever's close, you got to foul that off until you put it in play. Can you guys hear it okay, or can y'all hear the TV or no? Here, I guess I can turn it up a little bit. We had this problem a few months ago when the season started. I live streamed opening day, and I temporarily got demonetized for apparently copyrighted advertising or whatever. But I contacted YouTube and I was telling them, I was like, well, I've seen a lot of streamers and like sports fans that they live stream and you can definitely hear the audio from the game. So why is this a problem with me? I don't know who flagged me. I think someone flagged me. I don't know. But that wasn't the right call. So I'm hoping that we don't have that same problem today because I don't want to have that problem again. Yes! Go, 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 go! Score, score, score! Yes! Let's go, Kyle! 7-4, baby. Keep it coming. All right, Kyle Tucker, RBI single. We're up 7-4. Second and third. Tucker gets into second, I think, because I think they went home with it. I can tell. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, my gosh. It was just past him. Oh, that was close. Oh, I was so close. All right, Yuli. Let's smash some. Ooh. That's Yuli's problem this season. He just misses too many pitches. I'll be right back. Dang, you 125? That's not like you, dude. 125? You're always such a good hitter in the postseason. Oh! Ah, all right. Oh, that was close. I don't know about that. That was close. All right. Whatever. Whatever, bro. We took the lead. 7-4. I'll take that. Dusty's even hyped. That was the best. Dusty's hyped too. All right. Mute this. I don't want copyright. No. 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 I wanted to. I wanted to just wait until the game was over, but I can't. I can't hide my reactions. I don't know why. A lot of times I'm having to like react by myself. I'm like, yeah, 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 acting like people are around me, and then I look around. And I'm like, oh wait, no one's here. So I'm just like, yeah. Man, 3 straight games that we got to their pitching. All we got to do, man. All we got to do. That was a 5-run inning. All we got to do is get through the hitting. We can do this. I think if we get to like 8 or 9, I think it may be over. If we do 7-5, I don't know. I think Oakland can still tie that or take the lead on that. I think if we score 8, I think we have the possibility of it being over. 9, I think it's really over. And 10, it's 10. They're not scoring 6 runs. I mean, come on. But I don't know. They might. I don't know. I might be wrong. No, what I'm sick of, and I think what I most dislike about the series is that our pitching is giving up way too many early runs. I mean, their pitching is giving up early runs too, but that's just a nightmare in the playoffs to give up early runs and to get like early big leads. And I mean, even if that's your only runs of the game, you can't chance that. So that's why that was huge that we scored right there. Let's remote. There we go. Josh James. No. I thought this fool was off our ALDS roster. God, look at that ERA. Who cares, though? The only thing I can ever give to you, Josh James, is that you can pitch fast. That's it. You have no control and no accuracy. Come on, Josh. Robbie Grossman's a terrible hitter. Sick of us giving up hits and junk to Robbie Grossman. This is a guy who left the Astros like 5 years ago. He was terrible on our team. He was so on, James. Don't. This is exactly why I don't want Josh James on the mound. I don't want him coming out of relief in the playoffs. I mean, Dusty Baker, you seem pretty hype, but if you're gonna bring Josh James in, that's like saying that you want the A's to tie it again. And he's gonna walk Grossman here. Who cares? 3-2 count, he'll walk him. Gosh, get him out. I don't care if it's one hitter. Get him out. Yeah, that's a great decision, Josh James. Let's walk Robbie Grossman so we can get to Ramon Laureano, who's got a lot of power. Yeah, or who can get big hits. And Sean Murphy's. Why, Dusty Baker? Why don't you bring in like Javier? Javier would shut these fools down. Yeah, Josh James is probably our worst bullpen pitcher. Him and Lance McCullers are probably the worst pitchers we have. I'll also say Cy Sneed, but Cy Sneed got sent down, which was exciting. No, and you're bringing in these guys who were terrible against Oakland this season. Like Josh James was awful against the A's this season. Lance McCullers was terrible against Oakland this season, if he even started against it. I think he started like once or twice against Oakland this season. He just did not do well at all. Or maybe I'm just thinking of the entire season because he had a terrible, terrible, horrid season. Josh. Double play, double play. That's one. That's one. Get it. Yes. All right. That was what you needed. Especially with Sean Murphy coming up. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. God, Correa's got such a strong arm. Yeah, don't even act like you did. You're so lucky, Josh James. You're so lucky he missed that. What a good pitch to throw. Ramon's just been hacking at everything this series. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't even know how we gave up a home run to Sean Murphy this series. I mean, this guy's hitting 235 in the playoffs. I mean, that's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad. He's got two. He's probably a power hitter, but he seems like a power hitter. But it's like, come on, we've given up way too many hits this series to bad hitters. And Matt Chapman's not even playing. Matt Chapman didn't have a good season, but he's still probably one of the A's best players. He won. He went. He went. He went. Oh, come on. What's that ump at first name? What's his name? That ump at first base? Diaz? Laz Diaz? He totally went right there. I saw that. That's a strike. Yeah, you better call that. I think you let James pitch this inning and then let the hitting get like one more run and then bring in like this is a tough call. I'd say bring in Andre Scrub for an inning or two. I think Andre Scrub. I think actually Blake Taylor should have probably pitched this inning. Blake's had a good season, and I don't know why we're not bringing in Andre Scrub at all. He's been wonderful, but that's the thing. I don't even know who else besides him we have in the bullpen right now. You can't let Josh James go another inning. No, Josh James is a one-inning reliever at most. Sometimes he can't even get one inning because he gives up too many hits and walks. Who watched the Yankees game last night? Watched a yeah, I watched that. I was talking about that live stream before I started this earlier today, before the pregame show. I was talking about that live stream. Man, it felt so good to see the Yankees lose last night. All right. I don't know why I wasn't paying attention to that play as it was going on. All right. Diaz, keep doing what you're doing. I don't know why it says Diaz is 0-0-0 because he just hit a home run. So I don't know what that is. No, that's Stanton. That's Stanton home run. No, I hope the Rays win that series too. I really want to play the Rays. I think we have a great chance against that team. That was so stupid that Aaron Boone took out Davey in the first inning. I don't know how you do that. You say, okay, I'm gonna take Davey Garcia over Masahiro, who's always awesome in the playoffs, and then you immediately take out Davey. I don't know what he was doing. And J.A. Happ, I'm sorry, J.A. Happ is too old. You should not be bringing in J.A. Happ in that situation. But no, that Stanton grand slam last night, that was I mean, I can't argue. That might have been one of the longest home runs I've ever seen on live TV. I was what, 458? No, that was good that J.A. Happ was good. That was good that J.A. Happ was bad. I guess that is good for us in a way. No, I'm cheering on the Rays, definitely. I didn't want to go in the chat last night though on the live stream and be like and like rub it in the Yankee fans' faces. I don't want to do that because I knew I didn't want to stir up anything with them. Because I know if I stir up stuff with Yankee fans or like really any rival fans who don't like the Astros right now, they're gonna give me junk. They're gonna give me their hate. So I didn't want to stir up anything. So I guess I kind of slightest bit uh acted like I was interested in the Yankees winning, which I was not. I have no interest in seeing the Yankees win that. Though I mean the Rays have been scary this season, but that's why I just wanted, the Indians to try and at least take a game from the Yankees. Like, but see, that's the Yankees' problem though. They've got all these great hitters, but they don't really, a lot of times they don't know how to use them. Ledmus, get out, get out, get out! Oh my gosh, man, Ledmus almost went back to back. I would have barely gotten out of here. That's fine. That's fine. Keep hitting off him. That's fine. No, but the Rays are just so good this season, and it's like the A's. I'm like so weirded out by how good the Rays are this season because it's like the A's. They're built on they were built. Like if y'all have ever seen like Moneyball, the story of how like Billy Bean kind of grew them when the can't talk today. When the A's were like, budget was low, he goes out and he gets these, low minimum guys, and it paid off. They got to the playoffs that season. He counted on guys, who may have been close to retiring, guys who didn't have much of a career, and they came through. And I think since then, that's really how the organization's run. because they have these guys where it's like, the pitcher, their pitching is full of stars, but the hitting is what the thing is. Like Matt Chapman is an all-star and everything, but he's not one of like the top he's not one of the top players in the league. If y'all know what I'm saying. Man, Maldi, all you do is strike out this series. All right, George. Let's go. Let's just get a hit right here. They're probably going to keep Diekman in for a while. Try to shut us down. We got to get George back in the offseason. We got to get him back. We got to get George back. I think that's why we didn't give Yuli a mega deal. I think the Astros would have loved to have given Yuli a better deal than just 1 year, but they wanted to kind of save some space for George because we gotta get George back. And I think, quite honestly, George wants to stay. I don't think he wants to go anywhere. Doesn't seem like it. No, I literally said, if y'all watched the pregame show, I was saying how I was like, I wanted Altuve. I wanted Altuve to come up big today, and he's come up big so far. Ooh. And Diaz, I also said, Diaz, he hasn't done much because he hasn't played a lot, but I'd like him to come through, and he's almost hit 2 home runs. Come on, George. Let's get one more run. One more run, I feel really good. It's Jake Diekman. That's so understandable. That's understandable if he's gonna get a 1-2-3 inning. It's Jake Diekman. One of the best relievers in the league right now. I don't know how you say something like, oh, he's trying to silence their bats. Okay, they're not going to be silenced just because of one scoreless inning. They scored 5 last inning. I got to tell you, these announcers say like the dumbest stuff. Like last night, the CB Buckner, oh, man, you should have seen that clown. If you saw that pitch against Torres, I think, yeah, it's Torres. He called a strike. So strike zone's here, right? This is the strike zone. So right here. Fairbanks pitches it up here, and he calls that a strike. And, I mean, the Yankees went crazy. I was like, I'll take it, but that was awful. And the announcers were like, that wasn't a good call, but, he's had worse. I was like, nope, that was definitely the worst call he's ever had. No, and then he called another bad call. He did another bad call, and they were like, that was a decent call from CB Buckner. Nope. I don't want these announcers who just suck up all the time. Speak the truth. I understand, the league doesn't want any players getting hurt from, your commentary, but come on. Like, be truthful here. When someone's doing bad, you're entitled to kind of go off a little bit if you want to. These announcers don't have the guts. Doesn't seem like it, at least. Oh, I forgot to mute this, by the way. I want to YouTube be like, oh, we can hear the commercials. I'll get it up in the chat. What's y'all's predictions end of game predictions? Astros taking it. A's taking it. And what's the score going to be? Because I'm I'm stuck here. I don't know. With the way the pitching's been today, it's been very shaky. So I don't know. All right. They're leaving Josh James in. That's so typical Dusty Baker to leave Josh James in there for multiple innings. Like, Dusty, I understand that you're new to this team and you kind of got to get used to it a little bit, but the way you've been with the bullpen this season and like the decision making, the base running has been awful. You can't leave Josh James in against the top of the A's order for two. You can't do that for 2 innings, especially when the second inning is the top of the A's order, as I just said. 10-6. That's not a bad prediction. I can see it being. I'm gonna say 8-5. I'm hoping it ends up in the Astros' favor here. I've learned to dislike the A's more than I ever have this year. Come on. Back-to-back hits to Marcus Semien, man. I don't care if he's been a good hitter for the A's in his career. He has had a terrible 2020. This is why you don't leave Josh James in, because now they got a leadoff base runner. You don't do this. No, get him off the mound. I don't want him in. So you give up a single to Marcus Semien, who's struggling so much this season with his hitting, and now you have Tommy La Stella, who's just probably their best hitter right now. Strike. Yeah. Hit that 97. So this is what happened. Get him out of the game, Baker. See, they're about to score just like that because you leave Josh James in. That's why I said do not leave Josh James in for 2 innings. It's so easy. That is the easiest hit I've ever seen. Because that was the dumbest. They're leaving him in. Yeah, now you get bullpen work going. Now you get Brooks Raley going. No, you need to get up out of that dugout right now. He'll give up a home run bad Pender right here. Watch this. Oh my God. That's what you get. That's what you get when you don't take him out after that. You don't leave Josh James in for the top of the lineup for that exact reason. Another pitch straight down the middle. We gave up 2 home runs to Chad Pender in this series. How does that happen? How do you let Chad Pender destroy you? We're talking about Chad Pender here. Just a horrific hitter. Horrific. I don't even. No, I blame Dusty Baker. I don't even blame Josh James. That's what happens when you leave him in because Josh James has always been known to blow leads like that. He's an awful pitcher. He needs to be cut after this season. He does not belong on this ball club. His talent, he has no talent. Yeah, he can throw. He can throw hard. Good for him. He has no talent. Besides that, no talent. He can't get outs. And when he pitches and he can't pitch strikes, and when he does, they always jack it. That's on you, Dusty Baker. That's why you do not leave him in that long. That's why you got to appreciate the Astros that big inning. Because if it weren't for that big inning, we'd be losing right now. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's been Dusty Baker's problem this season. He can't make up his mind with the bullpen, and when he does, he makes the complete wrong decision. I take it back. Him and Aaron Boone might have the same problem. Should have kept Hinch. Hinch wouldn't have done that. Hinch would have pulled Josh James in an instant. Chad Pender. Chad Pender. Chad Pender. Say that together, shall we? Chad Pender. That's who you give up the game tying home run to. Chad Pender. The only big moment he'll ever have in his career. The only huge moment, and of course, it's against the Astros. That's why you do not leave him in. Who cares? Who cares? I care about the lead. I mean, we blew that in an instant. That's why you don't walk. You don't give up 2 hits in a row to bring up a power hitter. That's why you don't do that. Because that's what happens. That's why you don't give up a hit to Marcus Simeon. Great. Now we all know this is going to be a close game. Wonderful. Astros. See, this is the Astros problem. They always have this problem. They cannot close out games. Playoff games. They can't close them out. They can't close out series. They closed out the Twins series, but that wasn't even really a series. It was just 2 games. I mean, this is great. Imagine he gives up a. Imagine Rayleigh gives up a home run to Olsen here. Imagine. No, that wasn't. That wasn't. No, that wasn't. That wasn't the A's. That was Dusty Baker's fault. That's exactly what happens when I literally said. That's why I was literally like I was like moaning and groaning about why we left Josh James in. I said you only leave him in for the 6th inning, and then that's it. Nothing else. After that, he's done. He's a 1 inning pitcher at most, and you left him in to try to go for 2 innings, and that's what happens. Look, and now Rayleigh's getting 2 quick outs. Strike. That's fuck. He's got 5 home runs today. 5 home runs. That is pitiful. I blame Jose Urquidy and I blame Dusty Baker. That's and great. They're bringing in Hendricks. Oh my gosh, that was close. If that got out, 6 home runs, like come on. No. That's a disappointment. You get the lead and then you immediately blow it. That's been the Astros story this season. Their hitting finally comes through and then the pitching falls apart. And when the pitching comes through, the hitting falls apart. That was so expected. I knew Josh James was gonna give up a few runs. I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I'm like, why aren't you bringing in Rayleigh or why aren't you bringing in Andre Scrub this inning? Josh James can't get a 1-2-3 inning to save his life. If his life was on the line, he would literally give up as many hits as you can possibly imagine. Inexcusable. Inexcusable. There's no excuse for this. You can't make that move in a playoff game. I can understand that a little more in a regular season game, but not in a playoff game. No. You don't do that. You don't do that. Like I said, should have kept Hench on so that, maybe Baker just goes, I don't know, pitching coach or hitting coach or something. I don't know. We should have kept Hench. Let him serve his suspension and then get him back next season. Because Hench would not have pulled that. Sit down, Canna. All right, got to regain this lead pretty quick. And that, of course, that barely gets out, too. Chad Pender. Nope. Oh my gosh. This is. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna go get something. I'll be back. I was coming up. Altuve. Is it Altuve, Brantley, Bregman? I think it's Altuve, Brantley, Bregman. That would probably be. I can trust that. What I now can't trust is the pitching. Because I'm at a loss for words of how utterly stupid Dusty Baker has been this season with, when it comes to making changes and big decisions. You go to the worst guy that you can possibly go to, a guy that shouldn't be on this team, a guy that, yeah, he shouldn't even be on this team anymore. You choose to go to him, Josh James, really? And that's what happens. It comes back to bite you. We did. Dusty Baker had that coming to him. And of course, it barely gets out. Like maybe like 10 feet, barely gets out. I'm sorry, to me that's barely at Dodger Stadium. And so it's Liam Hendricks. So I didn't want to have to score any more runs because I didn't want the A's to tie it again for this exact reason. I I don't know. Maybe the A's have finally scored their final runs of the game. Maybe they're all out of gas now. I have no clue. Maybe they're not. But I did not want to have to face someone like Kyle Hendricks in this situation, or Kyle Hendricks, Liam Hendricks, whatever. Who cares? I can't. I'm at a loss for words. I don't. Like I said, it's not over till it's over. Like I said before the game, one stupid decision comes back to bite the Astros. They try to get cute with their pitching. Well, this is gonna be a pretty easy inning. They'll probably keep Hendricks in for like 3 innings. So I'm like, just bring, and we don't really have anyone in our bullpen who I feel like can shut down their hitting. I don't think we really have anybody. That's why you don't bring in Josh James because he's the worst against the A's. He's the worst pitcher we have against the A's. And I just love it. I love how it's always late. I love how it's always in the final innings. Like if the A's had done that earlier, I would have felt a lot better. But when it's this late, it's hard. It's hard to cope with. All right, 2-0. Come on, Brantley, just get on. That is your job here. Get on, or hit a home run right here. Just do something. We have. I mean, Kyle Hendricks has dominated us this season. I mean, this is an exciting game. I'm not gonna lie. 14 combined runs. It's just that when you get a big lead, and I got cocky. I got cocky with that. I said we're up, by 3. This looks really good. I think we might have it. That's why I said I'm not gonna say anything. I shouldn't have said anything, and that's what I was saying before the game. I'm not gonna say anything because it's not over till it's over. Great at bat, Brantley. Great at bat. Why did it say 2-0 earlier? It said he was up 2-0, and then when he struck out right there, it said 1-2. That was That was a pitiful at bat. All right, Alex, you gotta ribby earlier. All you gotta do here, hit it out. Hendricks is a great reliever, but even great relievers have pitch mistakes. So we gotta find here. Oh, you shit! That was the mistake. That was the mistake. Uh, he took the mistake. Who's coming up? That's on you, Dusty Baker. You get hyped. You lifting your mask up for the first time this season to say hoorah, hoorah, and then just to blow it, to absolutely kill it in the next inning. Keep forgetting to mute. I mean, I'm at a loss for words right now of how right I was before the pregame. I feel like a lot of the stuff that I thought would happen happened. Like how I said, don't it's not over till it's over. Astros definitely showed that, or the A's definitely showed that, because the Astros, got too excited and they brought the worst case scenario in, and that's what happens. You got nipped in the butt. That's how it happens. That's how it works. No, but that's just that. I mean, that's not even surprising. Honestly, that's not even surprising to me. It's disappointing to see that, but it's not even surprising because Josh James is just that pitcher. He is probably got to be one of the worst relievers in the MLB, and sadly, he's on one of the best teams in the MLB. And we all know they're leaving Hendrickson. We know they're going to leave Hendrickson for at least another inning. With how bad the Astros are against Hendricks this season. And really, since the beginning, we've been bad against Hendricks. It just kills the joy that you had before to have that happen. And I mean, 6 home runs or what? 5 home runs? Yeah, 5 home runs, 6 home runs. I can't remember. Marcus Semien, Chad Pender, who was it? Mark Canha, and then Matt Olson. It's 4. I know they've got more than 4. I forgot who else hit a home run. There's no excuse for that. A's have decent hitting, but it's not good. And they got power, but not that much power. Gotta get Grossman out here. 3-0. He's about to walk him. Big surprise. Second time we're gonna walk Grossman again. We just love walking Robbie Grossman. We love letting Robbie Grossman go on base. You leave Rayleigh in this inning, bring in. Don't bring in Presley. If this goes to extras, yeah, then you can bring in Presley. Do not. That was a strike. What are you looking at, ump? How do you miss that call? Yeah, I bet you this ump would have called that for the Astros. I guarantee you he would have called that for the Astros. Second time in a row. We've walked Grossman to get to Laureano for some reason. Laureano's not a bad hitter. Strike. Yeah, you better call that. This is what they get. This is what the Astros get. Leaving guys in too long. Rayleigh probably shouldn't even go more than an inning. I don't know. I don't know what the Astros problem is with the bullpen. They've always seemed to have this problem. They don't know who to go to. Please drop. No. I wanted that to drop foul more than anything in the world. Of course, it's a lucky hit. Of course, it's such a weak hit, too. Weak hit. Sean, watch this. They'll give up the go ahead. They'll give up a go ahead hit or go like sack fly to Sean Murphy. You have to get a strikeout here. Now even Rayleigh's falling apart too. And Rayleigh's usually been good for us. He's even falling apart. That's why I'm just like bringing a starter. This is gonna get the run in. What can I say? I don't even know what to say. The Astros got so cocky. I mean, I'm sorry we had this game, and Dusty Baker did his little cocky walk, and this is what happens. 3 horrible hitters you couldn't just dominate right there. We're gonna lose now. We're gonna lose. That's game. And we had so much offensive gas today that tomorrow the A's will probably tie the series. We can never close out the ALDS ever. We can never close it out. It just always has to be a challenge. Always. Urquidy had a terrible game. Josh James is just inexplicably bad. Just I can't even describe to you how bad Josh James is. Now this even Rayleigh's falling apart. That was a good throw too. That was actually online, but just a tiny bit late. This is just that's why I just don't understand. Why aren't you bringing in like a starter here? You gotta try and close out this series today. You don't want the A's to do this junk when they're. This is just so typical. It's 2-2 now. He's fighting off the count. Bet you Rayleigh will walk him. You're about to walk him? Are you serious? You had this guy 1-2. Are you kidding me? So I said, don't say a word. This is not, yeah. Dusty Baker, let's get Andre Strub going now. Yeah, let's get Andre Strub going after Brooks Raley gives up the go-ahead run and lets two other guys get on. Yes, let's start getting Andre Strub up. You're not even making a move. Of course you're not, Dusty Baker. This game's on you. And this series is on you if we end up losing this. This game's on you. No one to blame but yourself. Should have kept Hench. I don't care if we cheated. I don't care. I don't care if we cheated. I want to keep Hench. That's fine if we got rid of Luno. But this is come on. Like come on. You don't give up 8 runs to the A's. That doesn't happen. The A's can give up 8 runs to the Astros because 7 runs to the Astros because the Astros have great hitting, but the A's hitting is not this good. It's just that the pitching is just falling apart, having a meltdown. And now you bring up Tommy LaStella. Great idea. Let's have Tommy LaStella hit another bloop single here, so Chad Pender can come up and hit another 3-run bomb. Let's have that happen. I'd love to see that. I'd blow this game open. But one run's doable. The Astros can do that. But we were 9 outs away, and we just fault. And you hit him. Oh, that's a bad spot to get hit. Ouch. Of course, Rayleigh has to do that when he's up in the count, though. How many A's have we hit this season? Like, did the A's cheat and we're trying to get revenge on them? If anything, they should be hitting us. Why are we hitting them? He'll stay in the game. Only Astros hitters exit. He'll stay in the game. He'll stay in the game. He's gonna walk it off. He'll be fine. Or no? He isn't leaving. I mean, that's not good for the A's hitting at all. Hope he's okay, but that's not good for them. He's probably their best hitter. Great, now the bases are loaded for Chad. I hope Chad Pinder hits a home run right here. I really hope it happens. I called it last time. I said watch Josh James give up a home run to Chad Pinder. That's exactly what happened. On the very next pitch, he hits a home run. This guy's 3 for 4 today. Oh, 3 for 4. That is. You almost hit him. Get Rayleigh out. He doesn't have it today either. I don't understand why we're not just bringing in sorry, bring in Fromber. I don't care if Fromber pitched yesterday. I don't care. He can do 2 outs. He went 7 innings yesterday. He can do 2 outs. I mean, that's probably a dumb thing to say. But I just don't understand why Dusty Baker is choosing to leave these guys in so long and not getting them out. The Rayleigh's already out of gas. Watch him hit a grand slam here. I'm calling it. He's gonna hit a grand slam. He's not a good hitter though. I don't care if his swing is starting to come back. He's not a good hitter. That's the whole point. He's not a good hitter. So this is what we're gonna do. Are we gonna do this again, Rayleigh, where you're up on the count and then you just start picking? This is what the Astros do way too much. They just pick. Can't. I don't know why he hasn't been called upon. Rayleigh's making this way too hard. That's going to score another run. That's game. Great job, Rayleigh. You had so many chances to strike that fool out. You just let him get another RBI. Great job. This game's over. It's over. 5 unanswered runs on just awful pitching. Awful. When you have the chance to close them out today, awful. That's it, guys. I think it's officially over. Especially if not Chris Davis. Especially if Chris Davis hits it out right here. No, it's over though. 7. The offense did their part. Pitching didn't. You're up 7-4. You have no excuse. You have no excuse not to win that game. That's just horrible pitching. And now we have the middle to bottom of the order coming up in the 8th, so we probably have no chance of scoring again. Dusty Baker, again, he's responsible for all 5 of these runs. I don't even really blame the pitchers. I blame Dusty Baker. He's responsible for all this. Leaves these guys in way too long. And that's what happens. That's what happens. Better call that. Better be calling that. Eighth inning is obviously our last chance. Ninth inning, Astros never do anything in the ninth inning. The eighth inning is our official last chance. The Astros have been horrendous in the ninth inning. Here we go. Pick. Pick time, really. This is what you've done with the last 5 guys that you faced. So everyone this inning, you've just pick. You get ahead in the count. Pick. You don't know what you're going to throw. Just pick. Okay, good. Finally, that was a nightmare. This game is a nightmare. This is worst case scenario. 10 hits. I don't care if we got 16 hits the other day. For Astros pitching, that's inexcusable. And they're gonna leave Hendrickson, so we're that's why the game's over too. We need I don't I said it wasn't going to be a huge, like the largest deal if the Astros lost today because they're still up in the series. But the way they played today, and how back to back, like back to back it's been tonight. How much of a dogfight it's been, I don't know. It seems like now it's become a little bit more crucial of a game. I don't know what to say. I mean, I'm sorry, we had this game in the bag. And Urquidy chose the wrong night to just pitch just pure down the middle junk. Urquidy was just full blown bad tonight. I mean, only came off 4 hits. All his runs came off 4 hits, but it doesn't matter. That's four home runs. That's not a good game. And we still be on top too. We'd be up if it weren't for Josh James last inning. We'd still be up. Or if it weren't for Dusty Baker last inning, we'd be up 7-6 right now. We'd still be up. That's what disappoints me the most. I don't even. This inning, that's disappointing that they took the lead, but last inning is just what ruined it for me. Especially when I the pitch before, literally almost call it. You call the home run, the pitch before. Oh, base hit. Yes, 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 yes. All right, good. Good hit, Carlos. Okay. Tying run at the plate. I think is it Yuli? No, it's Tucker. All right, Tucker, you let two run, he's got 2 runs off your arm. So let's go. Come on. He's done nothing. I feel like Kyle Tucker's really done nothing this series. I don't know if he has a few hits or anything, but no. When I've seen him, he's done nothing. Oh, that was another Tucker. Why do you? That's another problem we have. That's another Astros problem. We take way too many pitches that are mistakes. We take way too many mistakes. We swing at garbage, but we take mistakes. It doesn't make sense. And the offense has been awesome tonight, but come on. Now, and you see, that's what I'm talking about. That was out of the zone. He swung at it. It's exactly what I'm talking about. Wait, what happened? Oh, catcher's interference. Catcher's interference. Okay. I didn't even see that. Did it hit it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's enough to. I don't know if that looked like it hit the mid or not. Oh, maybe. I saw the top of the glove move. I don't know about that. Maybe. I think so. This should be easy then. Use that same. Look, right there. Top of the glove moves right there. Before he even part of it goes down and then the other part stays up. Let's see. Ooh. Did it graze it? I think it may have grazed it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Tucker felt something. That's the worst angle you can possibly have. That's the best angle. I think it actually may have just barely tapped it. I don't think there's enough. They'll probably overturn it though. That's close. I'm gonna say that's close. Yeah, it hit something. That's why I don't think I don't think there's enough to overturn it. All right, good. Okay, we got something going. 2 men on. This is the go-ahead run. Who is it? I think it's Yuli. Man, this would be perfect if Yuli could do something right here. I mean, talk about some redemption. He's been so bad this season. This is man. Yuli, this is redemption right here. It's redemption time. This is it. Redemption. Come on. Redemption. 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 Okay. Good take. Good take. Good eye. Good eye. Good eye. Let's get something going here. Man, if we can load the bases up with no outs, I feel really good. Come on, Yuli. Don't strike out. That is the worst thing you can do. You put the ball or a double play. No double plays, no strikeouts. Yuli sucks, dude. I don't like to use that word a lot, but Yuli just flat out sucks. Talk about a guy who just can't hit right now. You don't pop out to the infield with two guys on and no out in the bottom of the eighth. You don't do that. I don't care if Liam Hendricks is hard. You take that pitch. Yuli's just lost his touch. He's lost it. I understand he's 35, but no, he's definitely lost his touch. All right, good take, Ledmus. Let's just get Diaz on right here, and then we seriously need Maldonado to come through. We need a sac fly. This is the biggest at bat of the game right here. To me. Go, 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 go! All right. Great. 2 outs now. Now a base hit ties it. A base hit ties it. It's up to you, Maldi. Gosh, of course it's Maldonado. No. 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 Not Josh Reddick. No. No. He's 2 for 15. 2 for 15. This is the game. This is the game right here. Although, I mean, it's not the worst thing that can happen because, I mean, that would mean that the top of the order would lead off next inning, but I'm sorry, this is the game right here. You have to get a hit. You take, or just get a walk. Maybe Springer can come through. Why Reddick though? Why? Why not Miles Straw? I'd take Miles Straw over Josh Reddick. 2-0. 2-0. Okay, if Reddick draws a walk here, that's fine. I'll take that. But no. You do not. I'm sorry. Don't bring in Reddick in this situation. He's not a good hitter. Josh Reddick, since he's come to the Astros, his hitting has gotten 100 times worse. Biggest AB of the game. Possibly of the series. Maybe. See, that's Reddick's problem. And you know what? I bet you he'll pop out here like Yuli did. Because all Josh Reddick does is he draws a few balls, swings and misses, and then foul, pop out. That's what he does every time. I don't think Josh Reddick can never put the ball in play. Look at that. That was a ball. You just chase it. See, okay, 2 balls, swing. Now he'll foul this one off or something, and then he'll pop out or he'll strike out. Yeah, smacking yourself in the head isn't going to help. Strike 3. See? Told you he'd foul. He fouled. Now he'll either foul here again. Or he's going to pop out. I know he's going to pop out here. That is what Josh Reddick lives for. He lives for the philosophy of flying out as much as humanly possible, or popping out as much as humanly possible. I don't know what to say. 2 guys on, no outs. You have no reason not to score at least a run, especially in the playoffs. Okay, good take. 3-2. 3-2. One more. It's Springer. 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 Then all George needs is a hit, and we're back in business. Reddick, your job here is to just walk. Just please do something. Please. I know we're up 2-0. I know we're undefeated in the playoffs. I know. But please. You idiot! You are the worst hitter on this team. Yeah, you better be stopping your bat in half because you suck. He is the worst hitter on this team. So the Astros do this season, they get runners in scoring position, and then they just choke. Completely choke. Yuli is a disappointment. I don't blame Diaz. I mean, Josh Reddick is just. I have no words for Josh Reddick. I mean, 2 guys on, 2 outs. You work a 3-2 count. Props for working a 3-2 count, but you just always have to do so. You just always have to be a buzzkill. Josh Reddick is the biggest buzzkill on the planet. He just. That's why I would have rather Maldonado hit there. I don't know why we were hitting with Reddick. Or Straw, definitely Miles Straw, or even Garrett Stubbs. But no, not Josh Reddick. No, 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 no. And that's why we lost this game, because of stupid decisions by Dusty Baker. Stupid decisions. And I bet you right here, I'm going to tell you, A's will probably get another run here just to get insurance. So we'll lose this game 10-7. The only light that I see coming out of the situation is that the top of the order is coming up today. They've done their part. The hitting's done their part. It's the pitching, and Josh Reddick, and most of all, above all, Dusty Baker. We are just the Astros are just unable to close out these games. It's mind-numbing how bad the Astros are at closing out games. And yeah, now you bring in Andre Scrub. Now you bring in Andre Scrub. This is almost unwatchable. Oh, you're about to walk Matt Olson again? Ha. Didn't we walk him on 4 pitches last time? Let's go ahead and walk him on 4 pitches this time. I'd love to see that. 20 walks? Oh my gosh, he got that call. Oh. Why Reddick? Like you had a bench full of other better guys. Yeah, Garneau, Stubbs, Straw. Why Reddick? I don't care if he's played the most out of those guys. He sucks. He is so bad. He's the biggest bust of a trade ever. Strike. This is me when the Astros are losing, guys. This is me when they're losing, because and especially when it's a game like this, a playoff game, and you're up 7-4, and you just fall apart defensively, and then your offense starts kind of going to sleep. I think the Astros might be the worst team with walks. One of the worst. They walk so many hitters. So many. It's physically painful. Base hit. Yeah, that's what happens. So that's 11, 12 hits today. 12 hits to the A's. Nice pitch, scrub. Just a tad outside. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's walk Robbie Grossman again. Let's let's replay the entire eighth or yeah, the entire eighth inning. Let's do that again. I just want a ground ball. Just a ground ball. I just want a ground ball. Just get a double play here, and then just please, just sit down. hate Robbie Grossman. I know this has kind of become kind of a dull stream. I mean, we're an hour and a half in, but this is just what happens to a sports fan's mood when something like this happens. It's a travesty to see. It's a travesty to see live. I don't I don't know what really happened here. All right, quick inning. This is it, guys. This is it. This is it. Springer, Altuve, Brantley. This is it. Springer, my message to you, get on. Jose, my message to you, homer or get on. Brantley, base hit. Bregman, win it. Or just get another hit. All we need. They're going to leave Hendricks in. They're going to trust him again. They're going to leave him in again. I know they are. I know he's a tough pitcher, but come on. You guys are as I'm trying to save the hope here. It's starting to fade, and this really worries me for tomorrow. I don't want this series to go to 4 or 5. It's not going to be the worst thing in the world if it goes to 4. It's going to probably be the worst thing in the world, worst case scenario, if it goes to 5. Which makes me wonder who's pitching tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know who's pitching tomorrow. I have no clue. Javier, maybe. I don't know. I don't see why not. Christian Javier can probably shut down the A's. No, I don't. I don't see this happening. Like I jinxed the A's coming back. I jinxed that, but I know I'm not going to be able to jinx this. Of course, I jinxed the A's. I don't know. I probably won't be able to jinx the Astros. Jinxing is, but I'm sorry. I can't see it happening with Kyle Hendricks. I keep saying Kyle Hendricks. Liam Hendricks. Why do I keep saying Kyle? No, it's Liam. Liam Hendricks. I think it'll make me feel a lot better, though, if the Yankees lose tonight, though. Just cause. Yeah, Hendricks again. Here we go. This is it. We either tie it, we go to extra innings. A's will get a man on second, they'll probably score, or we can just win it, or we can lose. Those are our 3 scenarios. 11. I mean, they've given up 10 hits to us, but 11 hits to A's hitting. That's all right, George. This is all you. First out's always the most important for Oakland. You got to get on here. Oh, George. Come on. He didn't go. Okay, good. That was close. George, that would have been the worst at bat ever in that scenario. Just if you get out, you get out. Just don't strike out. If you put the ball in play, that's fine. That's fine. But do not strike out. He didn't go. Good. Our Diaz has given us some cutting us some slack here. Okay, good. This isn't about AB. Hendricks, I don't know. Maybe he'll get tired. Maybe he won't. I have no clue. I think Hendricks is a force. Come on, George. Come on. Work a walk here. No! Final 2 outs. This is it. Well, Springer had a great game yesterday, but not really today. Come on, Jose. We still can do this without George. How many pitches are we gonna take? How many pitches are we gonna take? No, I know it's gonna probably be okay. It's disappointing when we score 7 runs and still lose. What? I'm at a loss for words. Jose, don't take 2 pitches in a row in the same spot. Don't do that. I told myself earlier today that I wasn't going to get too riled up about this game, but I guess I lost that. Great at-bat, Jose. Great at-bat. That was a great at-bat. All right, let's get the remote ready. Ready to turn this garbage off. Horrid pitching. Horrid. I can repeat that word all day. All right, Michael, get on here. Bregman can tie it with a home run. Probably not going to happen, though. Because Brantley's always been bad against Hendricks. Remember this guy. Remember to kind of get on to me for this. I started the stream because I was so excited that the Astros took this lead. But, of course, this happens. I'm trying to think about like Yankee fans last night with the loss and everything. I'm trying to somehow make myself feel better because I know this game is over. I mean, Michael has to get a hit here. All right, well, the ball game is over. Astros choke a 7-4 lead and give up 5 unanswered runs to the Oakland A's. So Astros are still in the lead in this series. Game 4 tomorrow. I'm going to have to check who's pitching for us tomorrow. Final score tonight, guys, is Oakland Athletics 9, Houston Astros 7. That is going to do it for the stream as well. Let's just hope that tomorrow the Astros can take these mistakes that they made today into account, and let's just get the win tomorrow and close it out. So that's going to do it for the stream, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did like this video or this stream, hit that subscribe button and just like the stream if you feel like you should. Also, leave a comment down below. What were your thoughts on the game? Predictions for tomorrow. I may or may not be doing a post-game show for for game 4 or game 3 today because I feel like I kind of almost summed up a little bit of it, but I don't know. We'll see. So once again, like, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts. I'll see you later, Astros fans, baseball fans, everybody. Go Astros. Later, guys.